Culture trap, the entrepreneurship, is that the new rat race? Now, here's the question you ask yourself. What if the hustle culture is just another form of the rat race? In this video, I'm going to expose the dark side of the entrepreneur obsession and reveal how it can lead to burnout, stress, and ultimately a life that feels anything but fulfillment. So, why do I say this? And why do I think entrepreneurship could lead you back into the rat race and some of the dark truth about it?
You know why I hate hustle culture? It's simply because it paints starting a business as the ultimate freedom lifestyle. I will tell you, when you start your business for the first year or two, it's gonna suck. It's going to be a bloodbath. You're not going to make any money relatively. You'll be able to pay your expenses and invest back into your business, sure, but you're...
So the relentless pursuit of hustle culture is often romanticized, but it can lead to burnout and unsustainable lifestyle. In this video, we'll explore the potential downside and the constant strive for entrepreneurial success and compare it to traditional rat race and question whether it's offer true fulfillment.
People are like, oh, I need to be a business owner. No, you don't need to be a business owner to make money. You just need to make money. Becoming a business owner is high risk. You're the last one to get paid, brother.
So why do I say this? I own my own company and for years, for 7 years. And I've brought it up to 7 to 8 figures a year. And it was just another rat race. And the thing about this is a rise in the culture. So the rise of hustle culture. And comment down below, what do you think about this? Is entrepreneurship another rat race or it's just overplayed? So here's the thing. The rise of hustle culture, the glamorizing of hustle culture. Social media portrays work hard, play hard lifestyle, often overlooks the downside. And the issue we have is they give you the allure of being your own boss. Many young people are drawn to the entrepreneurship as a path to freedom and autonomy.
If I had to start all over from scratch, here's how I would build $1 million company in 90 days.
And that's far from the truth. You still have bosses if you own your own company. Your bosses isn't the same traditional, I have a manager and I can't make any decision boss, but you still have bosses as if you go work for someone to help them renovate the house. Those people are your bosses. And sometimes they are the worst bosses. And the normalization of burnout. Hustle culture can lead to constant pressure to perform and blur the line of work and personal life. Because the issue about it is the hustle culture. You own your own business. It's your business on the line. It's not like working a 9 to 5 where someone else is fronting the bill. You are fronting the bill. And that is the dark truth. And it's a headache. So you see videos of people saying entrepreneurship is great. But I'm here to tell you there's a lot of things that are issue with entrepreneurship. And one of the things is the hidden cost of constant hustle. And when I mean the hidden cost, it's just not money. It's health implication. You have to work long hours, lack of sleep. Constant stress can lead you to toll on your physical and mental health well-being. So you understand it's going to take a mental health problem and a physical health. And you just don't get that back because you're going to be working and working to get your business off the ground. It is a lot of work. I've seen people go to entrepreneurship and tell me they regretted it because they never get time for themselves. They can't work out. They always get phone calls. And yes, you don't have a traditional boss. But if you sell something to a customer, the customer ends up your boss. If you're flipping things, it's less of a hassle, but you still have a boss if you're doing service work. The people you go to are your bosses. And you have to do what they want to do. And the work-life balance that comes in. The constant pursuit of success can lead to neglect to personal relationship and hobbies. You understand that, let's say you go to a place and they want services done and you offer let's say, repair service of plumbing. And they said, well, during the work hours, we don't want you to come in to fix these things. We want you to come in at 9 p.m. till 4 a.m. to do these repairs, fix things. Now you had to make a choice. Can I do this? Or am I going to pass up this money? Or who can I get to do this for me? So you have to figure all this out. Do you pass up work? Do you figure out how to help your customer? Because if you don't do it, someone else will do it. And then that's a customer you lose. So your customer will eat up your life. And this is the truth about it. And then the financial insecurity. While entrepreneurship offers potential for high rewards, it also comes with significant risk and uncertainty. Because if you work a 9 to 5, you are not fronting the bill for these jobs. Someone else is fronting the bill. And you need to understand that when you own your business, you're going to be fronting everything. You have electric bill every month. You have a rental every month. You have to pay your employees, insurance, all this stuff you have to worry about. And this is the hidden cost. Not everyone want to talk about this, but I'm here to tell you that yes, you have to worry about it because you could bill $1 million in a month. But the issue is, what happens if they take 6 months to pay you? What happens if you take 4 months to pay? What happens if you have to sue them to get your money? There's all these issues. People don't pay in construction, in healthcare. It's in all industry. You could be a trucking company and you drive your own truck. You pay for all the gas. You drive from New York to California for one company because they say they keep booking you back and forth. And you upfront the gas costs. You upfront the food costs. And now you send the invoice 1 month behind. Oh, okay, I can make it through. I have some savings. 2 months, and you keep calling. I need to pay. I need to pay. I need to keep these trucks running. And that's just if you run it yourself. What happens if you have an employee? You still have to pay the employee. And that's what you need to understand. A 9 to 5, what happens if you go work for a company at a 9 to 5 and they don't pay you for 2 weeks? You work there. If they don't pay you for the month you're there and you can't pay your bills. Well, entrepreneurship, you get that all happen to you quite often. And that's the truth about it. Now, let's talk about the rat race and the familiar enemies to 9 to 5. So what's the similar things to it? And the 9 to 5 grind. Traditional work structures can feel monotonous and unfulfilling, leading to many to seek alternate path. At the end of the day, if you own your own company, it could do the exact same thing. And the other issue you have is the constant pressure to perform. You understand that if you're a salesperson for a vacuuming company, you're going to be selling a product and you don't have to upfront the cost. You get commission plus your salary. Now, if you are an entrepreneur and you're selling a vacuum, you have to compete with all those people that are on a salary, and you have to take the financial responsibility of it because you have to own the product to sell it. So you have the same issue, but you have to perform because you have the item. So it's performance-based metric, and target can reach anxiety and sense of inadequacy. So you can have all these products and you could lose out a bunch of money. So you need to understand that. And then the illusion of security while offering a steady income. Now, both jobs, 9 to 5, and entrepreneurship, long term, is not a real thing. Nothing's guaranteed. If you work a 9 to 5, they can fire you anytime. If you work a subcontract, construction company, and you are the boss, you own the company, and you have people go work out for you, well, that construction company could say, oh, we don't want to use you no more. We're all going to go in-house. Abruptly, boom. And you have like 20 employees working for them. Guess what? They just fire you the same way. It's actually easier to fire a subcontractor or a contractor compared to an employee. So you have to understand that they can get rid of you just like they can get rid of any other employee. Now, reframing success, finding the fulfillment beyond the hustle. The thing about it, either you work a 9 to 5, you work entrepreneurship. This is the thing you need to do. You need to prioritize your well-being, balance work and personal time, nutrition, relationship, and prioritize health is crucial. And then you need to define personal success. What do you want to do? You don't have to keep growing your company to make X amount of dollars. You can just keep a nice steady income and avoid it. The issue is the hustle culture. I need to get bigger. I need to get better. That's far from true. If you're making enough money and you're happy, that's all you need. If you keep growing, you can get into an issue. Your health is going to start tanking. And it's just going to be back into the 9 to 5 grind or the rat race. Now, seeking purpose and meaning, finding work both challenging and fulfillment. Yes, you can find that in entrepreneurship real easy. But you can find that in 9 to 5 too. So you can find fulfillment doing it either way. Just figure out what's best for you. Now, this is what I'm going to tell you to do. Is if you're an entrepreneur or 9 to 5, reclaim your time and well-being. Call to action. So cultivate your mind and work and set boundaries, prioritize self-care. That's what you need to do. Embrace a balanced lifestyle. So make sure you have time for your hobbies, personal and social connection, and don't let the hustle culture require constant